Well, good morning, Unity of Sarasota. We're wishing you the very warmest and happiest of holidays coming up ahead, and hope to have you with us this week also for the candle lighting service and all the other things we're doing this week. We're going to start off with a little joyous music. And let me get this together. Feels like joy. Everybody's waiting whole year long, counting down those days until Christmas comes. Now chilies on the breeze, family's all in town, lights are on the tree, and it won't be too long now. Feels like joy to the world, feels like snow in the air, feels like choirs singing, church bells ringing. Hope is everywhere. Christmas spirits come, and one thing is clear. Between a tiny little baby and all my friends and family, it's the best time of the year. It feels like joy. Feels like joy. Love is shining, making everything seem bright. Happiness bringing, carolers singing, silent night. Let's make a memory we'll cherish through the years. It's the most wonderful time, and the time is finally here. It feels like joy to the world, feels like snow in the air, feels like choirs singing, church bells ringing, home is everywhere. Christmas spirits come, and one thing is clear. Between the tiny little baby and all my friends and family, it's the best time of the year. Feels like joy. Feels like joy. Oh, chill is on the breeze, and the family's all in town. The lights are on the tree, and it won't be too long now. It feels like joy to the world. It feels like snow in the air. It feels like choirs singing, church bells ringing, hope is everywhere. Christmas spirits come, and one thing is clear. Between the tiny little baby and all my friends and family, it's the best time of the year. Feels like joy. Feels like joy. It feels like joy. And hope you have a joyous one. Yay, thank you.
Ooh, feels like joy. Feels like joy. Feels like joy. Feels like joy. All right. Good morning. I'm Reverend Dr. Susie Shadle. I welcome you to Unity of Sarasota, where something joyful is going on this morning, and you're what makes it so joyful. So let that joy bubble up and overflow. Willing? Amen. All right, good. We like that. I want you to know that Unity of Sarasota is a beacon of light and love, opening minds, touching hearts, and transforming lives. That's who we are, individually and collectively as community. Would you say that with me? We are a beacon of light and love, opening minds, touching hearts, and transforming lives. Yeah, that's who we are. And let's especially do it during this season. And then when we get in the habit, just keep doing it, right? Okay. I would like to welcome any of our guests, newcomers, first-time visitors. If you're here under that category, would you please stand and remain standing? We'd like to find out where people are joining us from. Wonderful, wonderful. Hang on just a second, because our board member of the day, Caroline, has a gift for you. It's a shell necklace, Shell necklace is certainly indicative of the beautiful, gorgeous beaches we have here in Florida. Each shell represents the individual love that we are, and then when we string them together, we create a community of love. And so we welcome you here. How about in the purple? Where are you visiting from? From Danbury? Oh, from Oregon. Excellent. I'm from Seattle. Yay. Welcome, Northwesterner. Yeah. Great. Welcome. Moving here. Moving to Sarasota? Excellent. Good choice. How about in the other purple?
I'm Kim. I'm from Gulfport.
Gulfport. Yay. Welcome. Thank you very much. And Kim tells me she's good friends with a friend of mine from Seattle. So thank you for being here. She recommended you come. Anyone else here for the over here? Where are you visiting us from? You're local. Great. Welcome home. Glad to have you with us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh yes, we do have another guest. And you're visiting us from? Rhode Island. Yay. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome. She just happens to be Don and Linda's daughter, as a matter of fact. So welcome. We're glad to have you with us, and we're always glad to have your parents with us. Excellent. For those of you who are visiting, if you didn't get a welcome packet on the way in, you can certainly get one on the way out. And clipped to the back of it is a welcome card. We'd love it if you'd fill that out, and we can get to know you a little bit, and you can get to know us a little bit more. And you can leave that welcome card either in the offering plate, or you can go to Fellowship Hall, and there's a red umbrella welcome table, and you can leave it there with Caroline, who, again, Caroline Roberti is one of our Board of Trustees, and she's on duty today, and she'll answer questions and show you around, and she's just an all-around great hostess and welcomer. So thank you, Caroline, for your service. I also want to welcome those who are joining us on our live stream on our website, unityofsarasota.org. Let's wave to those guys. Hi, welcome. Glad you're joining your energy with ours. Do know this as well, that if you can't be at a service, or it's not something that you feel comfortable to do right now, you can always watch live on our live stream, unityofsarasota.org. Go to the services tab and then scroll down till you find the service that you're after. You can also go there to find services that are recorded, so you can look at services after the fact, or on our Facebook page or our YouTube page. So there are lots of ways to stay connected, so please do, and share with your friends. However you're joining us, we appreciate you being with us and joining your energy together with ours so that we can celebrate together. It's a wonderful thing to be able to celebrate with one another, because wherever you may be, physically or in your spiritual journey, you are welcome here in whatever way that you can get here, and all are welcome here. So thank you so much for being with us. Let's see, I already did that. I'm ahead of myself. Do know that I've got a few announcements as well, invitations for your participation, because this time of year we have a lot going on. Got lots going on. Starting with, Betty, where are you? Betty, oh, you're right there. That's no wonder I couldn't see you. Betty McQueen is our resident giraffe lady. She'll explain that to you who don't know that already. She has generously donated some vintage, fabulous Santa Clauses with giraffes, and they've been the centerpieces in our fellowship hall for the last month or so. Today is the last day that you can bid on those to be able to take them home with you or to give them as a wonderful gift to someone you love. So today's the last day. The bidding closes at 11:45. No, at noon. 11:45, I'm going to tell you, you have 15 minutes left, unless I forget to tell you. In which case, just know that 11:45, you have 15 minutes left, because the auction closes at noon, and then winners, I guess, will be announced at that time. Is that true? There, that's how it works. Yeah, all money goes to, is being donated to Unity of Sarasota. So thank you so much for your generosity. Yay. Okay. Also, I want you to know Other people are having supply chain issues, but One World Books and Gifts is not. They have some fabulous stuff back there in the bookstore. Jerry and why did I go blank? John. I could have guessed that out of the blue and known that. I know who they are. Sometimes when you get up here, you got too much in your head. John and Jerry have been our bookstore managers and done a wonderful, wonderful job. They're going to be passing that baton on in the new year. So we want to thank you for your service and thank you for all you've done in there. And I just want to remind you, there's lots of stuff in there. Those little willow tree angels are in there. We've got a bunch of stuff on sale. There's some free gifts and giveaways. You're going to want to get your spiritual story bracelets. I'm wearing 2 of them today. This one is kind of a manly one, gentlemen. This one's kind of manly, earth. This one is bliss. And they both just happen to match my jacket. So there you have it. These are wonderful bracelets. They're made by a prayer practitioner, and so they're blessed, and all of the beads and symbols on them have a spiritual quality to them. Check them out. You cannot get them anywhere in the world for the price that we have here, thanks to the generosity of Lisa Arundale, who has an in with the maker, who gives us a better price than she gives anybody else. So thank you, thank her, thank all of you. Give somebody one of these, and it will last forever, okay? So your Christmas shopping will be done if you listen to me. Okay. Also, one of our own, Julie Downing, has created caregiver calendars, which they're like 28 pages. They're more than a calendar. They help people who are helping other people to stay on track and to have tips to support themselves through the process of caregiving. So there are some flyers out in the lobby right there, and Julie is generously donating $2 and something, $2.50 or something per calendar to Unity of Sarasota. So help out a caregiver, help out yourself, help out your spiritual community. We appreciate it. Very important stuff now. Here we go, moving into the holidays. This Wednesday night, the 22nd, at our Wednesday evening music and inspiration service, it will be a handbell choir holiday concert, not to be missed. It's going to be fantastic. I invite you to come, bring friends, tell everybody about it. It's going to be wonderful. Christmas Eve service will be Friday the 24th, Christmas Eve. Hey, what a concept, right? And we are celebrating the 12 powers that we teach here at Unity. And so I invite you to, we've got guest musicians, Phil Lever, Lisa Arundale, Rob Satori, of course, was leading up the music team, and I may toot my flute a little bit as well. So please come and enjoy. And guess what? Who else the music team is? It'll be you, because there's going to be some Christmas sing-along to happen. So please come, invite your friends and family, and let's have a great Christmas, because last year, was a little meek. Let's be bold this Christmas, all right? Let's do it. Let's really celebrate. And then I'm very, very excited. On the 26th, we are doing an authentic Kwanzaa service here. Kwanzaa starts on the 26th of December. We're going to do the whole thing in one day. And so Reverend Robin White, and she is going to be leading that up. I asked her to lead that this year. She has amassed presenters and musicians that are going to blow your mind. And so be here. Be here the day after Christmas. What are you going to do? Go to the movie or something? Don't do that. Come here. It's going to be a celebration like no celebration you've ever seen. The principles of Kwanzaa are powerful and in great alignment with the principles that we teach here at Unity. So I invite you to come, celebrate, and we have celebration happening afterward as well that'll be really fantastic. So if you've never experienced Kwanzaa, please come and try it out. And we will be looking at those Kwanzaa principles throughout the year, by the way. And then finally, well, not quite finally, but soon, the 2nd of January, 2022, we will be celebrating our burning bowl and our white stone ceremony, and we will be doing it outside from the portico. You can drive your car up and back it in and listen on the FM radio if you choose, or you can bring a lounge or lawn chair and sit outside. It'll be a fantastic service where we get to celebrate closing out 2021 and opening and embracing a brand new year, 2022. So please come and bring friends and folks that you care about. And then finally, David, where are you? David has a quick announcement as an opportunity for all you folks.
Greetings. We at the
Who are you?
I'm David Hawkins. She said that. I didn't think I needed
I just
no
said David.
Okay.
You're going by one name now, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's short and sweet. Like this was supposed to be. So,
I'm not sure you have the hair to pull it off.
no, I don't. Can I borrow some of yours?
Sure.
Okay. Shall I begin again? I'm working with the nominating committee. And the nominating committee is a group of folks that we're going to be asking people who are members of Unity of Sarasota who would like to spend some time supporting the church as a member of the board of directors. And so it's very important. If you think that you are one of those people that would like to contribute in this way, please get in contact with myself. Who else is here? Peg, and Reverend Susie, and Betty McQueen. So any of us, we're on the nominating committee, so it's really important. We need positions to be filled. And it really, I'm not on the board, but I observe the board, and it is a wonderful and I think fulfilling form of service to Unity of Sarasota. So I encourage you to think and pray about becoming a member of that board. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David, and thanks for your service on the nominating team. Don Hodson, could you come up here for a second? I've got something broke up here that I need you to help me with. Sorry, we'll take a little time out. You know, our building and grounds team comes every month, and they keep this campus looking beautiful and the building working. Don, on the other hand, who's part of that team, comes 3 days a week, and he is single-handedly turning this entire campus into eco-gardens, gardens that work with nature instead of against it. And this place is looking so fine. I think the city wants to buy it as a park or something. But anyway, I want to acknowledge all that Don gives of himself in doing that. And so I have a little something, we have a little something for you. It's a garden plaque that says, "Our gratitude to Don Hodson for the creation of our eco gardens." And, Don, you get to decide where you want to plant this. I do have a suggestion of where to put it where the sun do shine. So we can talk after. Thank you so much.
All right, let's do our unity hymn. Every prayer is answered, every prayer is heard, every thought and feeling, every spoken word, what your soul has longed for, what your heart can feel, is already here, is already real. There is no one out there, there is no one else. You hold all the answers deep inside yourself. You hold all the answers. There's no you, no me. There's just one, there's just unity. One power, one presence, one light to lead the way. All loving, all knowing, that answers when you pray. When the world looks darkest and your eyes can't sea. Gather all your troubles, give them all to me. I am always with you, I will always be. I am one, I am unity. We are one, we are unity.
I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable. Otherwise, a soft focus somewhere in the room or looking out at the grounds. Allow yourself to sink into your seat and imagine that the support of that seat you're sitting in is really the arms of God holding you. And so let's get ourselves centered and fully present in spirit. And so take a deep breath in to the very center of your being, knowing it is the in-breath of spirit, inspiration. And release the breath. And again, a deep breath in, knowing that we breathe in the experience of spirit. And as we breathe out our individualized expression of the one. And again, breathing in deeply to the center of being, anchoring it and releasing the breath. Simply reminding us of the truth that is always so, that we are always in the divine flow that is the goodness of God. That each one of us is one with Father, Mother, God, Spirit, one with all creation. While we may express ourselves in diversity and uniqueness and individuality, we remain one in the unity of all life and creation. We are interconnected. We are one. There is no separation, no distance. We are one. In this season, we remind ourselves that we are one in faith. We are one in peace. We are one in love. We are one in joy. We are one, expressing as many. For this remembrance of the truth of who we are and our willingness to live in, through, and that, as that truth in all that we are, all that we think, say, and do, I am truly grateful. And so it is. And together we say, thank God within and all around us. Amen. And so together, let's say our statement of being. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life. God, who is perfect life, perfect intelligence, perfect love, and perfect substance. I am an individualized expression of God. You are an individualized expression of God. We are individualized expressions of God.
There is a joy in the journey. There's a light we can love on the way. There is a wonder and wildness to life, freedom for all us today. All those who seek it shall find it, a guide for all who believe, hope for the hopeless, sight for the blind. There is joy in the journey. There's a light we can love on the way. There is a joy in the journey. There's a light we can love on the way. We have been born in the Spirit. We're the incarnation of God. We live in eternity's grand plan of time, the knowledge of truth and love. Remember the hope that's inside you, and never stop seeking the truth. Remember the light is there when you feel lost. There is a joy in the journey. There's a light we can feel on the way. There is a wonder and a wildness of life, and a freedom for all of us today. There is a joy in the journey. There is a joy in the journey.
Thank you. I invite you to recite our core value affirmation of the day with me. Inspired by divine guidance, we express joy as spontaneity, playfulness, fun, creativity, and imagination. Well, this is the fourth Sunday of Advent, and so we're going to be lighting the candle of joy along with faith from the first Sunday, I have hope and faith that this candle will light. Yes. And from the second Sunday, peace. And from last week, love. And now joy. 'Tis a season of joy, a time that we choose to experience and express joy. The dictionary defines joy as fun, delight, exuberance, happiness, bliss. Bliss. Now, I asked some experts, kids, what joy is. You know, last week they told you what love is. This week, joy. So here's what the kids said. You feel it inside. It warms and lights you up like a glowworm or a lightning bug. Remember those? Lightning bugs? Glowworms? Yeah. And another kid said, it's like there's a candle lit inside you and it was put there by God. So you always remember that God fills you up inside. The wisdom of children. They are our wisdom keepers. You know, when I was a kid, there were simple things that brought me joy. I loved to go to the grocery store with my dad, especially on Mondays, because that was candy day, and I got to pick out one candy. What I really loved, though, was going to the gas station with my dad, because we always went to Sinclair, and I got to collect those little plastic dinosaurs. You know, I was way ahead of my time. Dinosaurs were a thing way back then. I wish I'd kept those. I'd probably be rich, right? You know, anything with my dad was a joy to me. Just simple things. And I would give anything to have that back again right this moment. And truly, I can be with my dad. Even though he's not here on this planet, I can still be in that joyous relationship with him and carry it with me from the inside out. So let me ask you, what are some of your childhood memories of joy? Just take a moment. Remember back to some of your childhood memories of joy. And don't just remember it in your head, feel it in your heart. I was going to say that I would know when you were there with that memory because I'd see the smile on your face. I guess I'll just have faith that there's a smile on your face. Joy truly is, as the kids say, an inside-out job. It comes from the inside and moves outward. You know, we can choose, any one of us can choose to be in joy wherever we are, whoever we're with, whatever we're doing. We can choose to experience joy. We can affirm, I am the joy I wish to be and see in the world. I am the joy I wish to be and see in the world. Say that with me. I am the joy I wish to be and see in the world. You are the presence of joy. You know, whatever we desire to experience and express comes from within us. Emily Cady wrote this, all joy springs up from a fountain within one's own being. And if we only knew this truth, we should know that because God is in us, it is a fountain out of which springs all of our good. Nothing that anyone does or says or fails to do or say can take away our joy. Not even COVID. Right? Joy. Joy is delight in the journey of life. As Rob was singing, there is a joy in the journey of life. Experiencing the fullness of our being is that joy. The fullness of our being in communion and in alignment with Father, Mother, God, Spirit within and all around us. That is joy. That is the joy I'm talking about. And we all experience and express that divine light of God as joy. That is an expression of God. That is an expression of Spirit, to be experiencing joy and expressing joy. Father, Mother, God, Spirit is the source of that light of joy, and the light of Spirit's joy and joyfulness reflects in and through and as each one of us. As we awaken to that truth, that particular truth that we experience and express, heart-bursting, heart-opening, joyfulness to overflowing, we feel it, we express it, and we move into a limitless feeling of bliss and delight. Even in the midst of challenging circumstances, we can still tap into that place of joy within us. And we can lift ourselves, even in the midst of those challenging circumstances. Charles Fillmore, our founder, wrote, "Joy is the happiness of God expressed through his perfect idea, humankind. Joy and gladness are strength-giving, especially if the mind is fixed on the things of spirit." Fix your mind on the things of spirit, and you will feel the joy bubbling up from within. And people will see the joy in you, and it will invite the joy in them to be expressed as well. Jesus' life and teachings emphasize the power of joy. The power of joy. Jesus taught his followers to rejoice and be of good cheer. To rejoice and be of good cheer. Find every little simple joy in your life and rejoice and be of good cheer. And you know what happens? It magnifies, right? And it overshadows those dark places that we may be challenged with. Allow the light of that joy to overtake any darkness that you're experiencing. When we're joyful, we're filled with joy. We're filled with Spirit. Because God and joy are synonymous. And joy opens the floodgates of our heart and lets Spirit be fully expressed through us, each of us individually and collectively. Jesus taught us about the power of faith and peace and love and joy. And promised, revealed the promise of a new and greater experience of life, a joy-filled experience of life. There is joy in the journey. Open your spiritual eyes to embrace that joy in the journey of your individual life and our collective lives. It's there. According to the Gospel of John, Jesus said, "These things I have spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world." We came into the world as joy. Those of you who are parents, when you had a child born, did you not feel joy? Was that child crying out, saying, "I'm here"? Was that not joy? Yeah. That was us at some point, crying out, saying, "I'm here to bring you joy." And then at some point we start growing up and stop being quite so joyful. And we get serious. "Oh, I'm a big kid now. I have to be serious." Stop it. Be joyful. Be that joyful kid that came in screaming. Announce your birth every day. Yeah. Be the joy that you were with that scream into the world. You know, open yourself to the simple, everyday joy in your journey. Joie de vivre, the joy of life, spontaneous joy for simply being alive. Ron was saying that to me earlier this morning. How grateful and joyful he is to be alive. I mean, that's pretty big, don't you think? To be alive? Do you know what the odds were against you ever taking birth? They're astronomical. So every one of us is a joyful miracle. One of those little things made it. And it became you. You didn't know you were getting a science lesson too, right? Joy is within, and it is all around us, and it's ever available. Invite it in. The gratitude for the blessings of joy that we show, that we feel, multiplies the joy that we have. Be grateful for your joy, and it will magnify. I guarantee it. Joy is meant to be shared, not kept to oneself. Bring the gift of joy. Spread joy everywhere you go. That's your assignment. Spread joy. Okay? Edwin Gaines teaches joy is a magnet. It draws more joy to it, and when you are feeling joy, you will naturally bring joy to other people, no matter what it is that you're doing. Share the joy, and it's magnified. You know, we have, during this Advent season, we have embraced faith, peace, love, and now joy. And so, affirm in your own heart, with the faith of God, all things are possible and assured. With the faith of God, all things are possible and assured. The peace I long to see in the world begins with me. The peace I long to see in the world begins with me. Love awakens me to divine presence everywhere and in everyone. Love awakens me to the divine presence everywhere and in everyone. And joy is inherent within. Joy is an inside-out job. Joy is inherent within us. It is an inside-out job. And so let's affirm, I am one with God in faith, peace, love, and joy. Say that with me. I am one with God in faith, peace, love, joy. Let that be another assignment this week. Affirm that each one of you, each one of us, all of us, are one with God in faith, peace, love, and joy. Be the expression and the presence of those qualities of God, not only throughout this season, but throughout your life. And I guarantee your whole life will feel like the holiday season. And why not? Why not? Let there be more joy in your journey this day and every day. And so let's practice breathing into joy in meditation. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable. You don't have to work for joy. It's already within, to be experienced in every moment that we awaken to it. Joy helps us to be more fully present to the beauty and the possibility of life. We experience and express joy as we gather in person here today. So again, just relax into your seat, get comfortable. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. Otherwise, a soft focus somewhere that allows you to be present. Now become aware of your breath. And breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale fully through your mouth. And continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully, finding your own perfect rhythm of the circulation of breath. Breathe in relaxation and a sense of ease, and let go of any tension as you exhale. Let the warmth of relaxation flow through your whole body, from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Simply find your own pathway to the still, quiet center of your own being. With your body relaxed, your emotions calm, your mind peaceful and spacious, and your spirit centered. Allow yourself to dance with joy, to feel the joy in your journey. Bring your full awareness to the sensation of your breathing in and breathing out. And pay close attention to the physical sensation of your breath as it moves in and out gently. And follow the circulation of your in-breath and your out-breath. Focus your attention on the word breathe. As you continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully, bring your attention to the sensations in your body. Allow your awareness to completely fill your body and notice what you feel and find there. Some sensations may feel pleasant, and some may feel slightly unpleasant. Some may be neutral. Just see if you can allow yourself to feel these sensations without judgment or trying to change them. Just let them be. And pay attention to any tensions, heaviness, or agitation, and gently release it. Focus your attention on the word body. Body. And now, Consciously and actively release all the tension, heaviness, and agitation in your body. Let it go. Imagine that it is being washed out of you with every out-breath. And focus your attention on the word release. Release. And continue breathing in deeply and exhaling fully, and affirm in your own heart, I am ease and lightness as I love my body, mind, and spirit in joy. I am ease and lightness as I love my body, mind, and spirit in joy. Allow your heart to be filled with love and generosity toward yourself. And wish yourself well-being and joy, and send peace and compassion to yourself. Focus your attention on the word love. Love. Now become aware that everything necessary for you to be happy and joyful is already present in this moment. All the conditions that are needed for peace and joy are here now within you. In every moment of life, there are infinite reasons to be happy and joy-filled. What matters most is where you're putting your attention. Give your full attention to the positive conditions available in this moment for joy. Focus on everything in your life that is good. Let go of regrets of the past. Release any worry about the future. Be here and present in the miracles of life right now. Focus your attention on the words, let go and embrace flow. Let go and embrace flow. Breathing in deeply and exhaling fully, embrace and embody the awareness that you are alive with joy. As you breathe, feel the energy of life moving through you. With this breath, recognize the miracle of your life. Become fully awake to the experience of being alive in this present moment, and know how precious your life is. Focus your attention on the words, alive with joy. Alive with joy. In this peaceful stillness, become aware of all the beauty within and all around you. Awaken to the joy of the present moment and see that life is indescribably beautiful. All our physical senses, sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, all our metaphysical senses, emotion, mental perception, spiritual awareness, presence, deliver this beauty to us as a precious gift of joy-filled life. All we must do is open to receive and enjoy. Focus your attention on the word beauty. Feel the fullness of joy as you embrace your oneness with Father, Mother, God's Spirit. Gradually begin to return your awareness to this time and space. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and know that the joy of God is within and all around you. And use this kind of practice whenever you want to open yourself to a more uplifted, joy-filled state of being. Blessings of joy on your journey. Share your joy with everyone you meet and multiply the joy of our collective journey. And so it is. And together we say, thank God within and all around us. Amen.
We got lyrics for this? I hope. There we go. Joy to the world, the Lord is. Same with the and sing. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs implore, while fields and floods, rock hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders and wonders of his love. Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
You may be the Mormon Tabernacle Choir with masks. You sound good behind those masks, don't you think? Woo! Okay, will my prayer chaplains please come forward? And ministers. Prayer chaplains and tons of ministers. We're on this thing of a magnet for ministers. That's what it is. So all of these folks are available to you after service to be in prayer with and for you to know a greater joy or anything else that you want to experience in your life. They're here available after service for a 1-minute miracle because that's really all it takes. However, if you're needing a little extra oomph, you can certainly make a private appointment with any of them. And so let's thank them for their service to this community. Thank you so much. Also, just want to remind you again, Wednesday evening service, 7 p.m., Handbell Choir Holiday Concert. I'm very excited about this, and I hope to see a lot of you here. I think it'll be quite joyful. So we'll see you Wednesday evening. Also, this is our opportunity to know that we live in an abundant universe with a generous God. And in 2 Corinthians 9:7, it says, each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. So whatever you give cheerfully is the perfect gift. Please know that. And take that gift either metaphorically or physically and hold it to your heart right now and fill it with hope and faith and peace and love and joy and everything wonderful. Fill that gift with that energy and know that the energy will travel and multiply with all of that well-wishing, that good that you infuse into your gift. We're, for safety reasons, not passing the basket these days. There will be some, you have to trust me on this, some very smiling folks behind the masks there to receive your gifts. And we're very grateful so that what you give allows us to continue giving as a spiritual community. So we so appreciate it. Let's affirm that now together. Divine love blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive abundantly. Thank God within and all around us for all those gifts. And now we're going to recite our prayer for protection. I'm going to ask you to stand for this, and then you'll sing the peace song in closing. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace it was meant to be, with God our Creator, family all are we. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is a moment now. With every breath I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it